Welcome to our update on literacy enrichment, commonly referred to as Period 5. All Howard High School 9th grade students attend a daily Period 5 literacy enrichment class. In this presentation, I will explain what literacy enrichment is and how students are placed into an appropriate literacy enrichment or intervention. I will also discuss what Howard's next steps will be with the upcoming round of the Reading Inventory, or the RI. In September, all of our 9th grade students took the Reading Inventory, or the RI. Any students who scored below a 600 showed that they were in need of more intensive interventions and were placed into a System 44 class. Students who scored between a 600 and a 999 were placed into a Read 180 class. Students who scored above 1,000 showed grade level proficiency, or that they were on track for grade level proficiency, and were placed into a Literature Circles class. Students whose Lexile scores were between a 900 and 1,000 were placed into a Read 180 class with the potential to shift to Literature Circles. Now that I've talked about the process, let's talk about what the Reading Inventory actually is. The Reading Inventory, the RI, is an untimed assessment of students' reading comprehension ability that we use to screen and place students in their Period 5 Literacy Enrichment class. When the students take the RI, we receive a Lexile score, which helps us to determine which Period 5 class students will have on their schedule. The RI is a computer adaptive test, which means that each question that follows the first question adjusts in difficulty to figure out our students' reading comprehension levels. You'll see here on this Lexile range chart that on track means that students whose Lexile scores are 1050 or higher are at grade level proficiency for 9th grade. Our goal is to have all students be able to read text with a Lexile of a 1200 or higher by the time they graduate, since so many of our career-minded students will be exposed to texts that are over a 1200 Lexile. Again, our goal is to give our students the most appropriate placement necessary, so this chart helps to better break down how our Howard students were placed into an appropriate Period 5 class. To give an example, in September, student A took the RI and has a Lexile of 824. Student A was placed into a Read 180 class. In this next round of the RI, student A has scored a 975, demonstrated significant growth, and has demonstrated that she will be on track for 10th grade. This student will move to a Literature Circle class. Student B took the RI in September and has an 1140 Lexile. They were placed into a Literature Circles class where they learned to apply the necessary skills to be a good reader and have good reading discussion. Student B continues to demonstrate proficiency, and their Lexile score has increased over 25 points. Therefore, they will continue with Literature Circles as they are on track to demonstrate they are above grade level proficiency. Our next round of the RI starts February the 6th. We will be focusing in on goal setting and focusing on growth on February the 6th. February the 7th through the 10th is when students will be taking the RI. If a student is a System 44 student, they will also be taking the Phonics Inventory, or the PI. Please encourage your student to do their best so that we understand what each of our students truly needs and can provide the best educational outcome possible. Our goal is to continue providing the best educational outcomes and fully prepare our students for their desired high school outcome. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Dina Lau, deanna.lough at nccvt.k12.de.us. Thank you.